Jesus. I don't know what's going on with this thing. In theory, it might be this game. I can't really tell. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it sucks and I hate it. Krager, if you're still there, what happens if I quit? Like, where will it save my progress from?
Ka-ching!
I kind of want to just get through here. Or Absol. Like, if I quit in the middle of the map, what happens?
Money. Unlocked. Artifact.
Cool. That's good. The little thing's like gibbering at me. Delicious. We good? Yeah. The PS3 version of Persona 5? Persona would be interesting. I'm probably, when I get my next payout from Twitch, I'm probably gonna be able to go ahead and get the PS3. I think. It should be great. Oh, bye.
Chicken shit.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Cheddar.
Cheddar. P5 on PS3. So I mean, what's up with the Persona games? Like, what do I need to know about Persona games? Because I hear kind of mixed things about them. What are you? What's this? What do you want? Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Cancel.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I know which one I need to get. We're fine on that front. Oh man, there's 3 of these fucking things. Okay, look. Before this thing gives out again, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the Revolution. Hopefully, it'll just. You'll lose all progress in the current level. Fucking, that's fine.
Paused.
Wait, does that mean I'm gonna lose everything I did? Man, this sucks. I guess I could try to speedrun this. What is this? I just find. Other bats who unlock to get bonuses?
Some of the ancients dug down below to get away from the glow. It didn't work.
This is cool.
Heyday. Killer.
Cool. Good. I feel pretty unstoppable at the moment, to be honest.
Extermination.
I'm bring it down here. Well, this is cool at least. It tells me where everything is on the map now.
Secret.
I need 2 for that. It's a god run. Well, I guess we can't stop now.
Simoleons.
Good. Close enough. Close enough. I get what you mean. Give me a thing.
Endomutation acquired.
Root out hidden fruit with increased olfactory senses. Okay. What's that here? What is over here?
Gravy.
Gravy. Okay, cool. Ha, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, ha. And now that I'm wrecking shop, I'm definitely enjoying this more.
Artifact acquired.
Oh, you can only hold 1 at a time? Lame.
Artifact.
Man, that sucks. You're pretty near there. Where do you go? Figures. But that's not the exit I wanted. Ha. Ooh. Ha. Alright. Alright, we hit the other stone head. We open up the boss, we fight the boss, we're good. We're golden. What's this one? This one's interesting. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, that was okay. That was fine. Everything's fine. Come in here. Oh. Okay. Went the wrong way. Give me another cash. Most of the SMT games are on the PS3 shop. I mean, yeah, if I get a PS3, like, that's gonna increase my XP, huh? Okay, let's teleport her out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Turn your ass around. Ow! Oh, good thing there's health right here. Flank. Hi. Radio games have the best setting SMT-wise.
Endomutation.
Your hackles are up, you have a higher crit frequency. Good. Well, that should speed this process along, shouldn't it? Hoo-ha. No. Veto. Ow. Ow. There we go. You.
Floppy.
Awesome, I got key. That's exactly what I wanted right now. Gotcha. Eat rads right away. Every level up is a mutation. Okay. So it's not timed?
Unlocked.
Is it timed? Oh, it just gives it to you. Okay. Use your new snake head. Okay. Okay, I see. It just gives you experience. I realize that. Alright, well, this is different.
Paused.
This is very different.
Money.
Money. Woob.
Key.
Oh, I got another one. Good. Oh, nope, out of there. Okay. Let's try this way. That's right, idiot. Right now, where am I? Yes.
Opened.
Oh, it's another one.
Does the body good.
Does a body good. And now I'm stuck here. Great, I have to go back. So this was the island I was trying to get on. Where does this go? Oh, handy. Okay, that's actually really great. That's actually really great. Right, I need... Use the snack head on something? Right trigger. Okay. I'm just running roughshod over these things. Ah, poison them. That's an interesting effect. What does it do? I guess it does delayed damage? I guess? Yeah, I don't like you. I'm going over here. Yeah, I don't like you either. I don't like any of you dicks. Do the levels get bigger as you go? Oh, you're big. Okay. Good. Power head. Bestow upon me your power. So I can get the hell out of here. Get on with my evening. They get different with different enemies. Okay.
The way forward
Does this teleport?
is open.
No, of course it doesn't. Why would it teleport? What a silly thing to wonder. Hi. Hi. Nice dodge. Oh, you did the thing. There we go. Okay.
Gravy.
Gravy. It's like groovy, but more delicious. Okay, we're almost there. Almost. Oh, it's stunned. I gotta remember that those spikes can stun. I went the wrong ass way, didn't I? Yep, I did. Yep, I did. I can't go around that way. Okay. Okay. I don't even care about you. You make no difference to me. I have zero respect for the threat you represent. You're gonna be like this. Okay. No, that's fine. That's totally fine. You can heal me. I will accept your sacrifice. Do these stack? Blorp.
Endo mutation.
Alright, let's find out. Yes, they do. I got a little pip on Ray's hackles. That's it too. Fuck it.
Hot-blooded.
Ah! I can walk through ooze really fast now. Watch me die instantly to whatever this boss is. I like that. I do like this game's style a lot. I do really appreciate it, but okay. Alright, I'm sure this is fine.
Feculor.
Gross. Okay. Alright, I need to... Oh, Christ. That was not a good way to start things off. What do you do? Okay, so it... Okay, so it florps around. And I don't want to be under it when it does it. Okay. 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 Don't be in front of it. You really don't want to be in front of it. Okay.
You are red.
That wasn't shit. Oh, I got CDs out of that. Woo!
Heart so good.
Heart's so good. Alright, and then... Oh, no, fuck. But wait, no. We know it's just a healing item, so it's okay. I didn't get any keys. I mean, it's not really okay. Like, I want keys, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah. I am nuts. Okay. Alright, we're going back to town. We're saving.
Loading.
Score. Boop, 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 boop. Did they actually get the rights to put Pac-Man in here? Can you do that? I have so many tapes inside me. Awesome. Okay, so.
Paused.
This is RAD. Also, this game is called RAD. I like it. Yeah, this is really fun so far. Oh, go talk to people? Oh god, you're right. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Must be nice to have arms on your arm to hold your weapon for you. Get this away from me. Thank you. This shit open. Hey, what's up? Sorry about your head, man. You're taking one for the team. The adults just let you walk in here looking like that? Don't bite me, man. Be cool. Oh, I didn't realize I have one big eye and then like 4 tiny ones. And then an enraged person growing out of one of my arms. Can I be honest? I think of you differently because your arm is weird. Oh, those kids are the characters? That's cool. You always had a good head on your shoulders. Now I don't know what you have there. You can put someone's eye out. Told you to mutate out there and look at you. Doesn't that hurt? Watch where you're going with those things. I want to get doctors to see that arm. Too bad we don't have one. Okay, that's pretty great. Oh, there's a mutant chicken over here too. He's all green and stuff. I feel better knowing that little guy's got your back. He's actually got my front, but you know, close enough. Okay, so game is definitely coming back around for me. The first 2 runs were kind of slow, getting my footing. You kind of have to feel out the enemies and get good at the combat. Figure out where to find stuff and what areas are too dangerous for you. But seems like once you get the mutation train rolling, it gets kind of nuts. So yeah, pretty cool.
Paused.
Wither clouds are flammable. Eventually you have to kill bad RNG runs. Okay. Also says daily challenge. That's cool.
Exit.
Yep. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So I looked for a way for a while now. Very cool head. Very cool head. A 5-eyed snack head. Bought for the Switch. I like it so much. I bought for the PC as well. The classic double dip. All right. We are switching over to We, the Revolution. Which is really weird to kind of put into things, because We, period, the Revolution. But hey. All right. This one was... We had 3 games win last month's Reader's Choice vote. And We was the 3rd game, I think? Yeah. So now we're going to check it out. Well, I only know 2 people that play this game. And hopefully our damn connection's not going to crap out. Hopefully it was something with RAD causing it. But I don't know how internet work. I know some tubes and things go through them, and yeah. For anyone just joining us, Mondays, no more West of Loathing. We're canceling that. There was some bad stuff went down with the people behind it. We don't really want to be involved with that. So we're starting Undertale on Monday. So if you are an Undertale fan or want to know what Undertale is about, I've never played it before. So show up on Monday. Check it out. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m., we're starting Final Fantasy Legend 2. Definitely be here for that if you want some input on what our party is going to be. So lots of RPGs going on. Also, whenever I find time, I'm probably going to start Breath of Fire as well. So on the SNES online service on the Switch. RAD eats my Switch battery like no other game. So maybe there's something about its optimization. Maybe it was eating something about my system. So these more French and Revolution Wrestling. There need to be more historical games in general. Like, it seems like historical games always go to the same well. Like Ancient Rome or Vikings or just generic Dark Ages. Like, I thought it was really cool that the Assassin's Creed games, they did those 3 side games that were set in, China, India, and Russia? Like, that's the kind of initiative that more developers need to be taking. You know, it's a big-ass world, and there's a lot of history to explore, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. But we just keep seeming to go back to the same stuff. This is the descriptions for the fiction mode. Survival is a variant of the main game focused on the court trials. We're doing fiction. They probably need a description. Hi. Oh yeah, and 3 Kingdoms as well. We, the Revolution. We begin. Hi.
Father.
Yes, my son?
I am here.
Good to know. Fiction survival, yeah. I think fiction's the base game.
Do you hear me?
Oh, hello.
I gave you the best I could.
Let me know if I need to turn this up.
Why did you disown me? I have your blood in my veins. How could you?
It's very quiet, okay.
Do I mean nothing to you?
That should do it. Oh, Jesus.
Why did you grieve for him? He was nothing.
Well, he's definitely nothing now.
I am better than he was. People will follow in my footsteps.
Dude on the left has it out for you.
Father.
There's one game about the Iranian Revolution. What was it, 1983? 1985? The Revolution? It's supposed to be pretty good. I watched a friend of mine stream part of it. Most of it, actually. Kind of a telltale sort of... 1979, thank you. What the fuck? I don't think these are our heroes. Hi. Raymond Devoy. I'm going to butcher all the name pronunciations because I never took French. Remind me next time that I want to stop drinking this cloudy rot gut. Remind me before I drink it. We're disgracing Themis. Is someone coming? We have to meet Robespierre. I'd be shocked if we didn't. Mathilde Fidele. Maybe? This was bound to happen. I told you. Papa, you said we would go. You promised. Papa had a lot of work. Yes, a lot of heavy glasses. You promised me. I can't anymore. I'm fed up with asking. Mom is angry because... Quiet. Today, your favorite son wanted to prove he was more honorable than his father, so he started a fight. A 5-year-old boy, for God's sake. Our neighbors wanted you to explain that to them, but, well, you're fighting for justice at an inn. Damn you, you bloody drunk. Keep hearing this game starts out interesting, turns into trash fire by the end. Well, we're not going to see the end of it tonight. We're just taking a quick look at it, so it's probably... Well, we'll see. We'll see what we get to. Mother. Documents and letters. Drag and drop documents to manage their layout. Click to display the contents. React to events. Ignoring them may have severe consequences. Review detailed information about current events, actions, and characters. Consider the effects and decide the defendant's fate. Change game settings. Review the current balance of power in Paris and your position therein. Intrigues or complex conflicts between you and another political player. A defeat may turn out to be disastrous for you. Influence points are the main currency in the game. Use them wisely. Pay close attention to changes in your influence relations with factions. Some of your decisions and changes in the world of the game may cause global modifiers to come to action. These factors affect relations, reputation, and influence. You can review them in the notebook. Okay, so what up? So this is us. A judge of the Revolutionary Tribunal, generally considered a drunkard and gambler, a protege of Raymond Devoy, who introduced him to the world of law and regulations. In private, he is an unremarkable character. These are all unknown characters. Would you be? Oh, of course, yeah. I'll definitely review this. It got voted. It technically got voted as a reader's choice. So, it is my intention to review everything that I play. It just doesn't always work out that way. Review charges and facts. This will make it easier for you to unlock questions for the defendant. Judge, we have not expected this kind of behavior from your son, although apparently we should have innocent child's play turn into assault on our children. Finding links. Find the correct links to unlock questions for the defendant. Choose a line of inquiry and link it to the right category. When linking lines of inquiry and categories, you can make a limited number of mistakes. If you make too many mistakes, the whole system will become locked. Some cases may contain traps. Read through the files thoroughly to find the lines of inquiry that are irrelevant. All right, hang on. Here's some news real quick. Make your decision. Each action may require a different number of influence points and have a different chance of success. Consider them carefully. Your addictions are no longer a secret. The fact that other children are bullying your son because of them is a minor problem. Who is spreading these rumors is likely to be one of their parents. They could have whispered in their children's ears whom they shouldn't play with and why. They might even have spiced the story up with a lie, but who will hear it next? Do I have any influence? Oh, I do. I have 3. There's a review of Train Simulator 2014. Oh, yeah, is that the one with the zombie DLC? Somebody suggested I do the vampire DLC for Logistical 2, which is a very specific request, especially since I haven't played Logistical 1. But I looked up the store page for it. It sounds really intriguing. I'm going to intimidate the parents. So there go my influence points. All right, innocent child's play turning assault on our children. The younger one, Antoine, now has a chipped front tooth. We hope you'll punish your child accordingly. Should the situation repeat itself, we will react more decisively. I'm sure we can deal with a gambler and drunkard, even if he is a judge. We will not let our children be hurt. Can't just play this. I know, Harm B. Okay. Fighting children. I discovered a question. Where's the question located? Okay. Negative relations with factions mean negative consequence for you. Reputation impacts everything. Set amount of influence points per day. Okay. Common folk, revolutionaries, reputation. Sentences. Oh, these are sentences I can render. Events, list of days. People. Okay, cool. Can't just play the first in the series. Children fighting off to the guillotine. Questions. Ah, okay, I get it. So, how'd you play turn into a fight? Our neighbors Antoine and Jean, they were saying mean things about you. We were playing guards, and they asked me to pretend to be a drunkard, whom they would, you know. You're fighting both of them at once? I had to. Okay, so, we need to unlock 4 questions. It tells us that right here. I can only make 2 mistakes, and there's a trap in here somewhere. Injured Antoine victim? Found it. Found a possibility of repeating. That was a trap. Interesting. Chip tooth victim. Child's play. Course of events. Okay, cool. Cool. ABG, always be guillotining. Alright, what exactly were they saying? Are you too drunk to guess? I was not asking you. Order in the court. They're yelling that you're, well, I told them that's not true. And they started calling me names. They called me a drunkard's son. Who started the fight? I can tell you, and shut up, Bernard. I'll find you in contempt. I think it was me. I kicked the one on the left and then wanted to get the one on the right, but they ended it. They knocked me to the ground and paid me back for hitting them. Did you really break Antoine's tooth? Frederick is just a child. I don't know. I don't think so. Did you hit him in the face? I think I kicked him, but not that hard. Kicks can be really hard. All right, so we've discovered all the questions. I think we render a verdict now. Make the most important decision. Condemn the defendant or deem them not guilty. Sign the document to legitimize your verdict. You are guilty. I find the defendant guilty of the offense with which they are charged. Signed. Unfortunately, you should not start fights regardless of the reason. I didn't? Are you kidding me? No, I must have. I did. I definitely did. I must have, because this game's brought in a lot more viewers. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Indie Variety Night. We're playing We the Revolution, but you knew that already, because that's why you're here. Way to throw your son under the bus. It's a practice trial. We're not actually, unless this guy's gonna like drag him off the guillotine now. I don't know what that guy's here for. Those children are so small and they already know the truth. The father of my children is a lying drunk and a gambler. Bernard used to worship you, but he soon grew up. Now it is Frederick's turn to learn the truth that echoes in the streets. Well, I intimidated their parents into silence, so that should help. And you, Raymond, you're supposed to be my husband's mentor. Is that what you wanted to teach him? How to repeat your mistakes and lose his family? I was unaware that Mathilde had such a temper. As was I. We'll wait outside, as always. Bye, honey. Love you. Don't let the guillotine hit you on the way out.
Paris. Liberté!
Wifey is pissed.
We were enchanted by the idea of freedom.
Uh-oh.
We could not resist it. Whole families took to the streets.
To watch people be executed.
France was never so happy. We were enchanted by the idea of freedom.
Some folks are freer than others, though. Liberté. So we're a judge. That's interesting. I thought this was going to be a pretty straightforward text adventure. Expected sentence. Find out which verdict is expected by the factions and your close ones. Okay. So the common folk and the revolutionaries expect prison for this guy. The jury has not revealed its verdict yet. Click on any of these people. Okay. Hang on, this is glowing. Hey, it's Robespierre! Owing to his passionate devotion to the revolutionary cause, he is widely referred to as the Incorruptible. Idiots. As leader of the radical Jacobins, he preserves order in the National Convention with an iron fist and, if need be, terror. Undeniably the most powerful man in Paris in the age of revolution. As yet, none have dared to defy him. The mechanics are pretty cool so far. Okay. News. Neighborhood gossip. Most Parisians are ordinary. They have ordinary problems, ordinary consciences, and an ordinary resistance to pain. They were not hardened by the revolution. The father of the family that spread the rumor about your weakness was no different. A few punches were more than enough to convince his instincts that it was time to stop talking. Common folk dislike me, but my reputation has increased. No, I don't want to click on that again. I want to click on this. So yeah, revolutionaries. Okay, so we're right in and around there. Reputation. I've got 3 influence points. Cool, good. All right. Case file. Compiled by Richard Monnier. Jean Renard, a 45-year-old innkeeper, has been charged with fraud. He's accused of diluting alcohol, guillotine, in his tavern, tricking his clients into paying extra. Guests came with their minds set on a specific goal, getting roaring drunk. But instead of staggering out after drinking 2 pitchers of wine or several pints of beer, they would sit in the inn until morning, still sober and completely penniless. The innkeeper's fraud came to light when one of the customers discovered the scam and caught the cheater in the act. The man entered the host's cellar and witnessed him diluting the alcohol in the barrels with ordinary water. As a result, customers received only 4 parts of what they paid for and 1 part from the water carrier. You should team up with Robespierre. I see that working out well for you. What is this? Protocol. Review the trial's records. Okay, so this is just a record of what we do. All right, you son of a bitch. In difficult times, people like to see peace at the bottom of a glass. Please introduce yourself. My name is Jean Renard, Monsieur le Juge. Nothing but a fraud! Systematically opposing the opinion of the jury may lead to serious consequences. Okay. No jury nullification in this. All right. The art is really good. I'm going to throw this out here. The manga Innocent Rogue is about a guy who was France's chief executioner before, during, after the revolution. It's really good, and the art was amazing. That does sound interesting. Where's Phoenix Wright in this game? Somebody's just busted in the middle of these, like, objection! Slam their fist down. Hold it! All right. The innkeeper. Let's not start with you. Customer's drunkenness. Method? Okay, I found a question. Good. Okay, I get it. 4 of these topics will reveal a question. One of them is a trap. Diluting. One of these has to be the trap. Adding water or diluting alcohol, I would think. Exposing the innkeeper witnesses. Okay, that was a question. Innkeeper. Well, that's easy. Ah, that was the trap, though. Okay. All right. I assume that's going to get more complicated as time goes on. Strange little system, but okay. Interesting. The questions have their own influence on the jury's opinion. Do your clients drink a lot? Tavern regulars usually drink a lot, so you've been selling plenty of wine. Quite a lot, yes. And yet you have been paying taxes on the amount of wine you have bought, not the correct amount of wine that you have been selling, correct? I don't understand. You've been paying taxes on 4 wine barrels, but by adding a quarter of water to each, have actually made the money for selling 5 barrels of wine. That's one way of putting it. Perhaps it is correct. I'm not too good with numbers. You're not good with numbers, yet good enough to have calculated that fraud pays off. I wasn't aware. I will take that answer into account. The judge has exposed the bastard! Ah, so this is the jury's opinion. Okay, so up here is the public's opinion. Just the bystanders. This is what the public is expecting to happen. This is what the jury is thinking. Okay. So I have control over this. I have control over this. I can just ask these questions to push a guilty verdict. How are you supposed to tell which one is a trap? I'm not sure. I think it's going to take a little bit of time to work out that system because it's not immediately clear what the logic is. So far, it hasn't really been punishing, but it seems like there's some kind of puzzle logic to it where you want to identify the obvious questions to remove some of the options that would like not produce questions. The trap, I don't know. The trap, they might just spring on you. How long have you been involved in the illegal practice of diluting alcohol? It's not an illegal practice. Everyone adds a bit. In your case, there's a bit of wine in the water, not the other way around. Have you been doing this for a long time? A few weeks at the most. It's been hard to earn a living lately. I used to run an honest business. Pure wine was overspilling the glasses. Is there any proof to support your testimony? He lied to his customers. No reason he wouldn't lie in court. How do you feel about tricking wary citizens? Terrible, but all I wanted was to keep my business afloat. Others don't mess around for sure. No diluting would be the end of me. So you decided to commit fraud so as to not lose money. If I lost my tavern, my family would starve to death. Do you have children? I do. 1 son and 2 daughters. Time to start saving up for the dowry. Don't just send them to work, idiot. Okay. So they definitely... Let's see what happens if we go through all the questions. Let's see what this does. Please call in Thomas LeClaire. Because I don't even know if that necessarily... Because it's scales. It doesn't necessarily... Because this is like guillotine and dove. Scales don't necessarily mean that it's going to swing the jury the other way. Thomas LeClaire. I'm a regular at Jean Renard's establishment. Oh, these are locked. Oh, do I need to redo this? No, apparently not. Oh, I only get to ask him one question. That's what the scales were for. That's what the scales were for. I bet one influences one way and one influences the other way. How long have you suspected that something was wrong with Mr. Renard's alcohol? Became suspicious around a month ago. Plenty of wine jugs were emptied, but instead of getting more drunk, I was just getting sober. It was already dawn when I realized I had no money left on me. I was sober as a baby. How is that possible? Back then, I didn't realize customers were being served a proper first drink, then receiving more and more water in the drinks after that. Being slightly drunk, they weren't able to notice the difference. It was like that every time, every single time. They did not like that. Jury's opinion, prison. The public expects prison. The jury expects prison. We have no more questions to ask. Oh. Choose a verdict to see its influence on the faction. So right now, this is my risk of death from the common folk. Risk of being removed from office by the revolutionaries. So prison would raise my standing with both of them. Acquittal would lower it. Goodbye. I sentence citizen Jean Renard to prison. Lead the condemned out. Huzzah! Long live pure wine! Yes. Power to the wine. Unlock questions, influence on the jury, reputation 2. Cool. Moving on. You can't see it because of my dumb face. After trial, click to move on to the next part. It's just a little door icon. And we move on. Jacques-Louis... It's probably Jacques-Louis David. No, it just says David. May I remind you that you promised to join me? I have a feeling that tonight's moon favors gamblers, though it does not favor spouses. God should grace us with wives who understand the importance of an evening game of dice. They should also know that the right amount of wine guarantees a lucky roll. I should go home. Bringing a judge to the game has benefits. Other players will surely not cheat. That is not a strong argument. My name is Jacques-Louis David. I am but a humble painter, not a silver-tongued judge. You're a sly politician, Jacques. As a politician, I understand the importance of keeping promises, and you, my friend, are trying to get out of yours. Was Innkeeper even mentioned the paper before the hand? He's a fucking amazing painter? Well, shit, let's be buddies. All right, but only for a short while, obviously. Whoops. Women, am I right? And then we get murdered when we go home. Your family totally hates you. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. Look at that. That's brutal.
The moon favors gamblers.
Late evening, the judge's house. Game over. You infuriated your wife. What? You can berate me as you always do. Frederick sometimes imagines you as a deep-sea sailor. He dreams that you visit distant countries, have wonderful adventures, and one day you'll return and tell us all about them. But all I see is a man in a lifeboat, and one of your oars is broken. A furious storm churns up huge waves that are fated to devour you, and I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, holding a makeshift lamp. Your children have already forgotten about you. They are far, far away. Your father died of old age. Your drinking companions are now play cards with new friends. But not you. No, I'm still standing on the shore, hoping that your boat does not sink. That vision is not so distant either. Your sons are still young, but the storm has already begun. If you don't turn around now... Good night. Boy, the animation is really good, too. Before the storm creates the highest wave, you'll have to bow before it, alone. It will force you to become meek, and no one will be there to see it. Wow, okay. Relations with family. Family actions. Upon returning home, you can decide how you'd like to spend the rest of the day. Each action will affect the other members of the family as well as their attitude towards you. Each character's attitude can provide you with or deprive you of certain bonuses, reputation, or relations with factions. Your youngest son is special. His attitude makes the other family members like you slightly more. Take good care of him. After various important events, you may find yourself with an action forced upon you. On this day, you become the victim of your own decisions. You went with David to play cards. So I don't get to pick any of these. I don't get to change this action. Aldrich, Bernard, Frederick. Who is this? Who is Aldrich? Maybe it's like my brother or something. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I know, I have no choice here, Absol. These are the choices I could have made if I hadn't gone out. But I was locked, it locked me into that one. Because I didn't get home until everybody else was in bed. Today, the people of Paris commemorate Jacques, I can't pronounce that, the mayor of Etampes. He was lynched by a furious mob for performing his duties to France. The march shall symbolize the unity of our society and the hope that the most violent stage of the revolution is past us. Let us make sure that no other loyal servant of France becomes a victim of such hatred ever again. That was from Louis XVI. Simoneau is a good, loyal officer. Those bastards lynched him for observing the law. Will you join me at the march? Yes, this guy's my mentor. We ought to show that we oppose the self-appointed executions and stand alongside of victims. I wonder where the king has taken the trouble to show up. Louis XVI marching arm in arm with the people of Paris. That is unexpected. Usually you don't pronounce S at the end of words. That helps. It will. King Louis. Continue, please. I am merely an observer. Do not change your habits for me. I heard a thing or two about a young and ambitious judge of the tribunal. I was curious whether he is guided by justice or by entertainment, as some would say. Well, I'm not sure if that was the family time choice, but we'll see. Okay, this is interesting. The revolutionaries expect prison for this guy. The common folk expect acquittal. Don't hang out with Louis sentence poorly. David, an artist and politician. Burrell, the aging commander of the National Guard, is seen enough not to put trust in ordinary people, even if they are able to start a revolution. All right, so then, what have we? Case file. Theft and burglary. The defendant is Olivier Mugler, a 65-year-old master locksmith who is famed among Parisian burglars as an expert on unopenable locks. Last month, he was commissioned by the owners of a Parisian glasswork, Jean Rude, Louis Rowe, and Ferdinand Salon, to construct locks for ornate chests for valuables, presumably as gifts for their wives. The craftsman praised his latest creation as thief-proof. Shortly following their completion, the industrialist houses were hit by a series of burglaries committed by a recent newcomer to Paris, Hector Vian. The thief from Orleans was caught in the act and shot by Ferdinand Salon. An expensive Turgot map of Paris with the houses of the recently robbed industrialists marked on it was found on the deceased. Surprisingly, Salon had given Mugler an identical map as an advance payment. This deposit was in addition to the accrued remuneration from all the employers. Oh, cool. Further interesting information came from the owner of the Ginger Margot Inn. She recalled that on the night preceding the burglary, the locksmith met there with a man she didn't recognize. Based on her description, we were able to identify him as the aforementioned Hector Vian. The men allegedly engaged in an evening of drinking sponsored by Mugler. We have evidence, a map of Paris. Try letting the peasant eat cake. Everyone loves cake. So Mugler's the defendant. Rude, Rowe, and Salon are the plaintiffs. Salon had given Mugler a map of Paris. They found it on Vian. And Mugler and Vian were seen drinking together the night before the burglary. Yeah, this is pretty obvious what happened. All right, let's do this. Okay, this got more complicated. Okay, there's no traps this time, but there are 8 questions to reveal, and we can only make 3 mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So some of these are going to be reused, even. Let's see here. Let's start with an obvious one. Map of parents' evidence. Okay. Marks on the map evidence. Okay, I found another one. Master locksmith offender's personality? Yes, okay. Construction course of events. Good one. That was good, Hornby. 4 more questions. Oh, Master Locksmith re-unlocked. Maybe Master Locksmith accusation. We'll come back to that one. Series of burglaries. Perhaps course of events. Yep, that's one. Famous thief. Course of events? Yes. Drunken evening. Would this be extenuating circumstance? No, it's not. It's course of events. And then Master Locksmith extenuating circumstances. Okay, cool. All right, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. You're basically constructing questions. So you link a topic to kind of the theme of the question. It's just you kind of have to imagine the question yourself. He's an admitted locksmith. Wait, Louis the 16th was the locksmith? Interesting. We find it right under the verdict right now. Okay, let's do this. Robbing the bourgeoisie is no crime. Actually, that's true. According to the case file, you're the citizen Olivier Mugler. Is that correct? Indeed it is, Monsieur le Juge. May I have a request? I would like to sit down. I'm an old man, you see. Basic respect for the judiciary requires that you remain standing. Do the names Salon, Rude, and Rowe mean anything to you? Why are you so determined to harass an old man? They sound like the names of my debtors. Debtors? They are the victims of activities you conducted. You mean locksmithing? Ooh, this guy is saucy. Alright, so these will influence... Okay. I have three questions that'll push the jury towards guilt. 2 that'll push them towards innocence. And 3 that will vary. Are you currently ever been a locksmith? Yeah, so right now, the revolutionaries want prison for this guy. The common folk want acquittal. Because the revolutionaries are the establishment. They consider themselves the bourgeoisie now and the wrong party. They want prison. The common folk appreciate that this guy struck a blow against the ruling class. They want him acquitted. Let me check my notebook real quick. For Papa. Oh. I have 1 tick for prison. So right now I'm in pretty good with the revolutionaries. I am not in so well with the common folk. It would make sense personally to acquit him, to garner more respect with the common folk and try to balance them. Let's see where we can get the jury. Do you recognize this map? No, I don't recall ever seeing it before. Ferdinand Salon claims he gave you this map as advance payment for your services. He claims what? That wicked wretch of a second-rate merchant. He gave me a scrap of paper as payment for making 3 locks and says it's supposed to be worth more than 3,000 francs he owes me? An honest laborer is being judged while frauds remain at large. Silence! So does this map belong to you? It does not. So where is the map that you received from Citizen Salon? I lost it, but it wasn't even worth a loaf of bread, so I surely won't shed a tear. But if you have it, maybe you stole it from me. You better make a note that Olivier Mugler demands remuneration from Rude, Rowe, and Salon. This guy is obviously guilty. Is group chat used for playing bank heist? Not yet. This guy is obviously guilty. So incredibly obviously guilty. Let's see. I mean, he's guilty of what he's charged for. That much is obvious. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to find him guilty. That's what I think is interesting about this. We're not, gameplay-wise, we're not really here to judge the truth. We're not here to find the truth. We're here to find the verdict that we want. Not a crime is established. How much did you charge for your services? 3,000 francs. Tidy sum, that is. If you're a master locksmith, you charge that much too. It's quite a substantial fee. Indeed, that's how much it costs to have high-quality locks made by a master with nearly 50 years of experience. And those bastards never paid me a single franc. The victims did not pay you the agreed amount. Not a franc. I'd beat that money right out of them, but I'm too old for that. Ah, so that's what happened. This is a political trial above all else. That's what happened. He crafted locks for them. They stiffed him on payment. And in revenge, he arranged this burglary. I'm going to ask these questions. Did you give Hector Vian the map with the victims' houses marked on it? I gave nothing to Achilles, Hector, or any other Greek. Calling the witness, Citizen Jean Rude. Jean Rude, in the flesh. You will not speak unless called upon. Naturally, of course. What went missing during the burglary? My house was the first one to be robbed, and in my case it was mostly valuables. At Rose's house, he will not say it himself, and I do not want to go to prison. It was the letters he exchanged over the years with King Louis. Damn monarchists! Salon did not lose a thing. He shot that vermin in the act. That is what he said. What happened to the items he had stolen? That still remains unknown. According to Salon, Hector had nothing to do with them. Ferdinand suspects he had hidden the other valuables somewhere. He hid the other items before robbing the last house. Strange. Yes, very strange, in fact. Alright, so this is the one. We need to pick one or the other. You look upset. What are you afraid of? Advance payment in the form of a map, its disappearance, the murder of a burglar, and a lack of payment for services. I think this one will probably lean toward freedom. It all makes for a rather strange story. A suspicious one, too. I do not... What are you mumbling? If I say something, will I be free? He knows something! Please testify what you know immediately. That map was Salon's idea. He told the thief about the advance payment we gave to the locksmith and proposed that Hector steal it. And he did? Indeed, but then the bastard robbed us. Later, we were forced by Salon not to pay the locksmith because he sent the thief after us. And that's when it all went down the drain. That's the bourgeoisie for you. He fooled them all in one fell swoop. It sounds like Citizen Salon had everything planned. However, there is no evidence to support the claim. Perhaps it is Citizen Rude that is plotting against his partner and wants to frame him. And Vian is dead, so he will not be able to shed any light on any of this. If I was younger, I'd give that Salon a drubbing, that pig, that good-for-nothing lying bastard. Please restrain yourself. The testimony of a witness is still not evidence, neither of Citizen Salon's guilt nor of your innocence. Who are these guys on the left versus the people on the right? I'm not sure. One of them has to be... Okay, so the people in the back are the peanut gallery. So the people on these folks here are the jury. Oh, they are all in on freedom here. We should just find this guy innocent. I'm also kind of curious if there's any repercussions for not asking all of the questions. Yeah, let's finish it. Let's end this. So, if we send him to prison, whoa, this one has a dramatic effect. Pretty big increase with the revolutionaries, huge decrease with the common folk. But that's also going against the jury's opinion. Okay. Yeah, acquittal is much more even. Let's ask these scales. Hieronymus, I want to find out if there are any repercussions for not asking all the questions. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. The verdict for Citizen Olivier Mugler is not guilty. Lead the defendant away. Bravo, Mugler. Away with the bourgeoisie. To be honest, this does not bear the marks of social justice. They would not pay him, so he had them robbed. There is balance here. This does bear the marks of social justice. All right. It's not filling in any influence on the jury. I did gain reputation, and we're pretty much even with the common folk and the revolutionaries, which is good, I guess, except the next time I have to judge a case, we're probably gonna be in big trouble. Okay, it looks like there were no repercussions, so apparently you can use the questions any way you want to influence the jury. There will be more mechanics introduced later to encourage you to listen more questions. Oh, how interesting. All right, so we are done here. We move on. We head home. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Ah, we speak to the king.
King Louis XVI. There were people who truly loved him.
There were, I suppose.
He reminded the French they had noble ancestors.
Not that that's worth anything.
Do not be manipulated by people who are not bearing the burden of responsibility.
Narc March.
This saddened me. Someone had advised him to say that. Someone who was well aware of the cold, inevitable wind of change. I did not pity the king, but those who will come after him, as they will not have great ancestors.
That's a pretty good dig, actually. Frenchmen marched in the streets of Paris side by side, one line after another to commemorate Jacques. He was murdered by a furious mob, punished for a law he did not enact but was obliged to observe. Freedom of speech killed him. If we understand this as a right to cast stones to show one's discontent, the right to murder people because you deem them responsible for your miserable life, surely the people of Paris would prefer if we said that nothing happened. Lost 3 with the common folk, gained 1 with the revolutionaries. This is quite the balancing act. Okay, it seems we made it home anyway. So I think that choice was just which way the scales were going to balance towards the common folk or the revolutionaries. It does seem like there are always more negatives than positives. So I think we're going to be bleeding support throughout this entire game. Mayor chose to observe the law. There's always a choice. Your son is rather good with the viola. He is both talented and enthusiastic. Also, I agree completely, Opsel. I prefer that he was enthusiastic about the law books I give him. Maybe his destiny is to become an artist, not a lawyer. Mother likes to hear me playing, and there's nothing more boring than law. See, he would rather let his career rely on the humors of the people. And yours doesn't. Have you been paying any attention to what we've been doing for the last half hour? There are many ways to rescue France. Believe me, our country desperately needs something to ennoble it. The power is in the hands of simple, illiterate people. Let him rescue their souls with music. That's better than boring laws and clauses. See what you're doing? You're spoiling my child. I do not have my own children to spoil, so I'm focusing on yours. Speaking of which... Oh, no. All right, so we get a choice. No, I didn't. Fuck. Okay. Whatever they're doing tomorrow, we have to refuse. Aldrich must be grandfather. So Aldrich bears an influence on the people. Bernard bears influence on the revolutionaries. Our wife can give us influence. And Frederick can just improve relations with our family. All right, well then. So it actually went up with grandfather. Down with Bernard, way down with... Okay. That's not going to end well.
That is our new symbol of freedom. You can still smell the fresh wood.
Oh boy.
Do you feel free looking at it?
Individuals like us do not need symbols, but France does. Did you hear the news of the day? People are running around like headless chickens and yelling about Louis and his entourage escaping Paris.
So, we will not be enjoying the aroma of fresh wood for long.
Monuments like that are not installed solely for the purpose of punishing thieves or lesser aristocrats.
Do you think it wants to taste royal blood?
Louis's flight was a stupid move, yet it seems it was planned. One of us will sacrifice him. That is, if they catch him.
Are we gonna have
Is
to
that
judge
why
the
Louis
king?
visited us at the court? To manipulate us?
Maybe deep in his heart he felt what the builders of the guillotine did. That someone has to be exposed as a traitor, even if there is none.
I bet that's something that's gonna happen later, Hieronymus. Our son is probably gonna be put before us. Antoine... what would this be? Tinvier? Welcome, Citizen Fidel. My name is Antoine Quentin Fauquier de... Do we get to... I guarantee you we get to execute the king. I would be shocked if we didn't. I am the public prosecutor that has been assigned to assist at every tribunal trial starting from today. Oh. I should warn you that I'm uncompromising, although I hope that we quickly find common ground. In happier news, the construction of the guillotine has been finished. We may begin using it today. Yes, we've seen it. The king has gone treason. Anyone with information about his whereabouts should immediately disclose it to the authorities. Robespierre. This ought to be interesting. Okay. So now, death penalty, prison, acquittal. Both the common folk and the revolutionaries want this person acquitted. There's 2 notifications. We have 3 influence points. Oh, this is tracking what we've done. This is interesting. We haven't really had anything to spend influence points on since the prologue, which is interesting. Paris is overrun with rats that are spreading an unpleasant disease. Reduce our influence and the endorsement of the people. So we're high with the common folk and medium with the revolutionaries. Our reputation is staying pretty well neutral. We found Edgeworth off with his head. All right, holy moly, look at this case file. All right. Wait, are there multiple case testimonies? Wow, okay, this got complicated. All right, rape and burglary. Oh dear. This one could be ugly. Just warning you guys up front. Jean Ibert, the famous street urchin who killed the governor of the Bastille de Launay and carried his head on a pike, has recently been detained. After triumph of the revolution, he reached the nadir of his life. Though many people still consider him a hero, they do not care that the Parisian archives are filled with complaints about thefts, robberies, and assaults on women. The current case is much graver, as Ibert is accused of... The incident was witnessed by Anne Michel, Elodie's governess. A number of witnesses felt obliged to inform us that Anne Michel is known for her psychotic jealousy and her numerous romances with the people of France. Okay. If I click the highlighting, that shows us where we're getting the topics from for the question linking. So famous gives us this topic. Complaints gives us this topic. If I click on any of these, it'll go to the... I'll go to the question interface through that. I wonder about this. Usually in the mornings, Miss Elodie and I read. However, the chef had that day off, so I was preparing tea. Then I heard her screaming. I ran to her room. I stopped when I heard a male voice. I was scared and asked for help. So she was not a witness. She didn't witness anything. Didn't need to read that. Now the thing is, he has a history of this. Alright. Anyway. So if I click on famous, if I click on this, it takes us to this interface. Yeah, this is, this got heavy in a hurry. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's about the French Revolution, for Christ's sake. Okay. I apologize, y'all. This one might be rough. What am I saying? This one's definitely rough. Put him to the steel. Defender's personality. Okay. Famous defendant. Break-in at the tenement. Would this be accusation or method? Depontal Baba's house. Yeah, Hieronymus, this ended up being a rape case. Which I was not expecting. Method? That was a trap. Okay, so that topic was a trap. We still have 7 questions to reveal. LED motive? Nope, not that one. Okay, I need to be careful. Because if I screw up one more of these, I don't get any more questions, and we're going to have a serious problem. I think it's... Yeah, there's a detailed physical evidence report, which I don't think I needed to see. Testimony? God damn it. Okay. I think we've made all the mistakes we can. No, I think... Oh, no. We can make one more, and then the system locks down. Yeah. Yeah. God, that's not the only one either. I know, right? Is that supposed on? We're a French revolutionary judge, and we've just been handed a rape case. Which is... Yeah. Relatives extenuating? That's it. We got all the questions we're gonna get. Oh, I can get our mentor's help for 2 influence points. Nah, let's see what's going on. Alright, y'all brace yourselves. They're bringing in Jean. We're with you, Jean. Please introduce yourself. Jean Ibert, the conqueror of the Bastille and vanquisher of the tyrant Delaunay, the hero of all Parisians. Jean Ibert, yeah. Do you plead guilty? I don't plead anything. That bourgeois and her counter-revolutionary father are filthy liars. We need to bear in mind the possibility of criminal collusion in the charges. That's right, those rich swines love their machinations. The evidence speaks against you. Girlish duplicity and de Pontalba's plots prove nothing. Let's see how far this pushes the jury. Okay. This is not going to be pleasant testimony. I don't think I'm going to read it out loud. So. Oh, that's convincing. Tja, we don't need to hear the details. If you can't read this, I'm doing you a favor, trust me. Holy shit! Okay. I mean, the jury has spoken, and I don't really have any other questions. I mean, we have one more that would tip them towards innocence, which would probably put him in prison. Woo. All right. All right. Audience wants blood. We give them blood. All right. Acquittal would improve our standing. Yeah. Subway sponsors Chop Chop. Okay. Acquittal would be popular with the public. Prison would not be. This is going to hurt. All right. The jury votes in favor of the immediate decapitation of the defendant. Goodbye. France thanks you for your service. Oh, we have to sign off on this. Did the defendant confess to the crime? Interesting. Oh. So we need to fill... Oh, God. We need to fill out a report explaining the verdict, don't we? He didn't explain it. Jesus. Okay. Here we go. I sentence citizen Jean Ibert to be guillotined. Lead the condemned out. This is the mechanic that wants to ask questions. That came out of nowhere. The evidence against him was not conclusive. Outrageous. What are you doing, you fool? Traitor of the people. Murder of our hero. These were apparently the correct answers, though. 3 out of 3. Good job. The prosecutor has signed your report. We gained reputation and influence, and now the people of Paris hate us. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Tinville loved executing people? Interesting. Alright, well. Dude is probably stoked. Now what? Yikes. Maybe I could win. No, I don't think you can. I think this is a terrible idea. Earn the favor of the crowd by delivering a speech or proceed directly to the execution. Remember, once you start a speech, there is no going back. An awkward or clumsy speech will earn you nothing but ridicule from the audience. Depending on your reputation, the crowd will be more or less aggressive. Speech. Maybe Paris should look at institutionalized sexism. All right. Okay, here we go. You have to compose the speech. Before attempting persuasion, you may explore different approaches to all the topics of conversation. After employing every kind of emotion, you'll receive an evaluation of your choice. This guy is scum. Yeah, can we lean on that? Each attitude comes with a set of emotions that can have positive and negative impact. Learn their effects to manipulate the people of Paris in any way you please. The higher your reputation, the more you know about the other speaker's attitudes. You can also obtain this information by spending influence points. Attitude, carefree. Crime. Carelessness, humility, aggression, manipulation. So the crowd's attitude is carefree. I definitely want to do aggression towards the defendant because fuck that dude. Crime. Manipulation, perhaps. So I guess this is aggression, carelessness, I don't know. Revolution. Perhaps humility? Since they kind of hate me now. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh. You don't get to go back. So this is what it is. Manipulation was good on the crime. Yeah, once you click them, you are locked in. Manipulation is perfect. Aggression was completely wrong. Humility was weak. Well, this is going to suck, isn't it? In terms of the crime... Wow. Wow, that made a big difference. So if we had formulated perfect arguments, Jesus, just keeps going. Carefree meant aggression wasn't going to be right. Okay. Wow. This is going to be funny. We completely diffused their tensions with our amazing... Oh, it's a timer? Wait, it's a timer? Oh. I get it now. I get it. Okay. I thought... Okay, so that's a timer. And this is how they feel. I get it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that first part was just telling us the results of our choices. So, for the next part, we do not want to pick aggression. And for the one after that, we do not want to pick humility. And I'm going to have to pick really fast. Let me think about this for a sec. Manipulate worked for the first one. I feel like the responses are a clue. Like, what would be the... Hang on. We're gonna formulate a strategy. For the middle one, for the defendant, the crowd's attitude was carefree. Aggression is the opposite of what we want. So would the opposite of that be carelessness? Okay. Carelessness. And then for the third one, we don't know how the crowd felt, but humility was a weak argument. So we don't... I guess we don't want the opposite of that necessarily. We'll try carelessness second, and then we'll see where we're at. There are no shades of greater crime, only guilt or innocence. Carelessness. Today we have a convict who, as they all say, is innocent. The third topic was the revolutionaries. We don't know their mood. Oh, they're intrigued. We don't know their mood, but humility was a weak argument. Aggression or manipulation? We'll try manipulation again. We'll see how that goes. Future generations will remember that we were not cowards. It needs to be done. Satisfied! Oh my god, that worked! That did it! Yeah! Execute that guy! Woo! We did it! We actually did it. We gained 4 reputation. Huh. Yep, that's exactly what we do. You actually pull the rope. They're like, pull the rope, do it, do it. All right. Viva la France. Yikes. Look at this crowd. Jesus. Due to the establishment of a revolutionary tribunal, we need to prepare an official stamp. I was told to ask you, citizen, because President Devoye is indisposed. How much did he drink? He was not able to say, shall we? Oh, I get to design a stamp. Cool. Let's see. Oh, this is neat. What the hell is that supposed to be? Wow, they give you a ton of options. We should start with the emblem and design out. I like this, an owl with an axe. That's pretty cool. Also an axe. Thinking of something merciless. The owl is cool. Is there anything... You like snake compass? Where's snake compass? Was it the other way? Ah, there it is. Owl is cool. I think owl has consensus. Let's see. Do we have something winged? No. Oh, it's the same. Something foresty below. I think this is a feather. These are branches. Let's have it going left. Oh. Top decoration. The branch inverted. The one, okay, the one you had, okay. And then... You do 2 of the same branch. Something that represents the sky above. This kind of looks like a rising sun to me. A rising sun over the mountains. Maybe this. Okay, and then the base. The base, the base, the base. I kind of like these double parentheses. I think this is it. I think this is gonna be good. Do we approve? Are we good? Same thing. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was looking for the most bladed option possible. All right, signing off. All right, thank you for the time. I know it's late. The stamp should be ready tomorrow. Good night. All right. Okay, now we actually get to do things. You have to choose an action to see its description. I probably do reading together. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to see what all these options are. Evening gambling. I guess that's with grandfather. That'll piss them off worse. Evening with grandfather. Wow. Nobody wants me to spend time with grandfather. Y'all are jerks. Paragraphs and codes. Grandfather likes that. Work on tomorrow's trial. What the hell? There is nothing I can do to improve Bernard's disposition towards me. I feel like this is some serious commentary on family dynamics. Yeah, we're going to do reading. There's nothing like sitting with your family and a good book next to a warm fire, even though some may think it is dull. Although I suppose it's a roundabout way, because anything we do for Frederick improves our relationship with our family. So I think indirectly, this will improve our standing with Bernard, just not directly. All right. We shall read together. I said accept. I said do it. Wow. Bernard hates this. Wife feels a lot better about us now. I wonder if it's extremely volatile in this middle area, and then if it slows down in the outer areas, or if it's just arbitrary. All right, we're gonna do one more case of this, because it is getting late. And I will probably run over time tonight. I do want to peek at a few other games I've got. Motherfucker survived everything. Tragically, we're losing control of the streets. People feel betrayed by the king, and some believe him to be a spy trying to elude justice. Special means are recommended when suppressing unrest. We only need an option from the judges to make sure we are working legally. In other words, you need their blessing to shoot at protesters. People can't control their emotions and are hurting other citizens as a result. Look at the windows. Next time they might do something worse than just throw rocks. Oh yeah, it's all smashed in. It pains us to see unrest growing in the streets of Paris. Commander-in-Chief Burrell has informed us that the Guard is no longer able to control the situation through peaceful means. It is recommended that he be allowed to use more immediate methods to protect the innocent civilians, but we would like to know the tribunal's opinion on the matter. I approve of the National Guard's use of force against ruffians ruining the capital. All right. The authorities should not use force against the people. If it has to, it is already lost. I do not approve of this degree. Hey, Dev, what's up, buddy? What is going on? We are signing forms. Oh, cool. We get to stamp it, too. Boom. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I probably wasn't supposed to stamp directly over my name, but, you know, close enough. Without this document, we can only wait for the citizens of Paris to start killing each other before our very eyes. I hope you know what you're doing. The convention may have issued that decree, but I have no doubt it was Robespierre's idea. Uh-oh. We're just pissing off everybody today. The mob wanted to act as both judge and jury again and hang people from the street lamps. Poor Pochard was almost hanged. Claude Pochard? Exactly, the beloved tutor of your Frederick. You had to dismiss him after the incident with the oath of the clergy, did you not? Frederick tells me from time to time that he misses his teacher. What are you doing? The trial is about to begin. It's about Monsieur Pochard. News travels fast. He's been accused of counter-revolutionary activities. You know him. It can't be true. It's not so simple. Leave before somebody hears us. Papa, please. Go home. Think about the family for once at least. Wow, you have to balance... Oh my god. So you have to balance this... Oh, look at this! The common folk want him executed. The revolutionaries want him in prison. My family want him acquitted. Holy cannoli. Counter-revolutionary rumors. The tribunal is the revolution's enemy, a fishwife yelled. Nothing relaxes Paris citizens like demolishing a symbol. This time they took their frustrations out on the Palais de Justice, your workplace. It's a good thing the guard intervened, or they would have razed the building to the ground and started yet another revolution. So we're down with everybody again. We're doing only slightly better with the revolutionaries. We have an excellent reputation, though. Welcome to the War Axe Blood Bowl faction of the French Revolution. Man. This reminds me a lot of Papers, Please, in a way. Just the way the situation is posed, that, like, you're pretty much just leaking... You're leaking all your resources. Like, there's no way to be... there doesn't seem to be any way to be net positive in this. You're just managing a slow bleed. Alright. Counter-revolution and treason. Claude Pichard, a 26-year-old vicar and tutor, son of a cobbler, believes in Enlightenment ideals. After refusing to adjure the civil constitution of the clergy, he was removed from his parish, prohibited from carrying out his duties, and sentenced to banishment. Despite this, he stayed in Paris and continued his work as a tutor, which he started before 1789. Pochard was captured in the streets by fortuitous circumstance. A guard officer present during his trial a few months ago recognized him and didn't hesitate to act. Following an investigation, Pochard was accused of spying and spreading counter-revolutionary propaganda in order to prepare a foreign intervention that would end the revolution. Correspondence with Archbishop Jean-Arsène de Breteuil was found in a room Pochard had been renting from Marie Guimet. In it, the clergyman asked for information about the unrest and the support of the monarchy in hiding. Riches were also found, a golden chalice and a reliquary. Moreover, the director of one of the orphanages Claude taught in testified the tutor would question the law of revolution in front of the students, stating that it was less important than the laws handed down by God. Letter to Claude Pochard. You'd be a terrible person, Paper Please, and be ahead. Okay. Dear Claude, remember to stay strong in your faith and complete your duties with dignity. Tell me our brothers in faith are doing as well as the church in these desperate times. May God protect you. Jean-Arsène. Alright. Let me check my notebook real quick. Yeah, day 3 fucked us up pretty bad. Our influence and our reputation went up. But our reputation with the factions plummeted. Dev's probably talking about don't touch anything. The game where you're just sitting at that desk with the giant nuclear button. Similar style, but actually very different games. I don't think they were made by the same person. Alright. Let's start formulating questions here. We can make 3 mistakes. We have 8 questions to reveal. Parish priest. Personality. Question discovered. Banishment. Course of events. Tutor. Personality. Espionage. Evidence. Nope. Espionage accusation. Spreading propaganda. Counter-revolution. Spreading propaganda evident? No. Accusation. 2 more questions. Church riches. Evidence. Letter from the Archbishop. Evidence. Alright, we got everything. I get it now. I'm pretty sure I get it now. The last one, I was really frazzled by that last one. I will admit, I was not prepared for that one. Please introduce yourself. Monsieur le Juge, you know me. State your personal information or there will be consequences. Claude Pochard, Monsieur le Juge. You stand accused of spying for the counter-revolutionaries and criticizing the existing order. Do you admit these crimes? I am innocent. The accusation is exaggerated and comes from the ill will of the accusers. This looks as if the dishonored loading screens were gain. That's kind of an interesting way to put it. And I can see what you're saying. Suggesting that revolutionary government is acting in ill will, typical of a priest. Jesus, Tinville. Okay, you know what? We're gonna ask everything. We're gonna ask everything and see where the chips fall. Probably should check the outcomes of the verdicts before asking questions. Death penalty. We'll be in trouble with the revolution. Hang on, why is that? Oh, the revolutionaries want prison. Why do they want prison? Wouldn't they want this guy executed? Why would the common folk want that? Acquittal will piss everybody off. Prison's the safest option. It gains us a little with the revolutionaries, and we don't lose as much with the common folk as we lose with the revolutionaries for the death penalty. Actually, we basically end up in the same place for each of them. Basically, this one is who do we want to make happy? And then if we acquit them, we're fucked with everybody. Like, the common folk may just have us killed in the street. But our family will be happy. Oh, Christ. Okay. So we need to lean away from acquittal. Oh, they want him to squeal. Oh, you're right, Hieronymus. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to lean on the guilty ones. And we might massage it. We'll see. Why did the accused stay in France despite being banished? I had to take care of my sick mother. Without me, she would surely have died. Why did you not take her with you? Good, make the filth squirm. I was in no position to afford that. I'm just a poor parish priest who is unable to even carry out his duties. I have to teach every single day to survive. Is that why you started spying for money? No, what information could I glean that would be useful to... That of the supposed persecution of priests, the main argument that the Archbishop de Pius VI are using to convince Catholic monarchs to strike against the revolution. I do not correspond with and I certainly do not write about the suffering of our clergymen. I would like to remind you that we have evidence. Away with the liar! What information did the accused manage to convey to the Archbishop? None. I have no connection with the Archbishop. Why would he be interested in a parish priest's help? What about your letter? We have it in our files. You received instructions from the Archbishop. Pope's dog. Behead the traitor. It is a simple letter, not instructions, and is not from the Archbishop, but from my parish priest in Compans, Jean Arsene Cerreto. Where is he now? I only know that he planned to leave for Switzerland. He may have changed his mind. That is why I never thought to respond to the letter. What a coincidence. Archbishop currently resides in Switzerland. It is indeed a coincidence many clergymen reside in Switzerland. Who believes that? They're right on the line right now. What stipend does the accused receive as a teacher? 2 francs a week, but most people give me food instead. Bread, butter, sometimes wine. Does it not bother you that the poor people have to take food from their children to give it to you? Of course it bothers me, but I too have to eat. He keeps gold under his bed and still takes food from the poor. We demand an explanation. Where does the gold come from? Is it not from your fellow conspirators abroad? Of course not. It belongs to the parish in Compans, which is currently under my care. This gold is not my property. That edged it up a little bit. Did the accused celebrate masses despite the ban? Well, I mean, if you're tired, get some rest, buddy. We're going to be back on tomorrow night with Final Fantasy Legend 2, and you'll definitely want to be here for the beginning of that. There are no churches where I could do that. See you later, Dev. Thanks for coming out. What purpose do the chalice and reliquary possessed by the accused serve? Private religious practice. You're prohibited from administering sacraments. It is not sacrament, merely prayer. The Declaration of the Rights of the Man and of the Citizen allows me to pray. You should be familiar with that document. That is beside the point. By promoting superstitions in a progressive country, you are spreading sedition. Summon Marie Guimay. Hi. Citizen, what is your name? Marie Guimay, Monsieur le Juge. Was the witness aware that she was renting a room to an unsworn Catholic priest? Did the accused maintain extensive correspondence? Meaning? Did he receive many letters? I don't remember any letters with his name. Perhaps he had a rich social life? Did he entertain many guests? I don't remember anybody visiting him at all. He wasn't there most of the time anyway. He just used the room to sleep. Where would he go? I don't ask my guests about things like that. Did he ever criticize the revolution and its accomplishments? Once he said that instead of beheading, they could do something about economy and teaching, that the children are hungry and, well, can't read or write. Did he ever question the law? Now that I think about it, maybe he did. One evening he complained that the law didn't work, that a smart person would send all the kids to school, by force if need be. Priests lectured our nation for 1,000 years, and nothing good came out of it. He's right. They gave us nothing more than hunger and disease. They want his ass dead. Just what Madame Guimay said. I only want a decent and universal education for the youngest. Is that really criticizing the revolution? One of its slogans is equality. Guys, we're gonna behead Bernie here. You could try to quit this guy to see what would happen. That would be fascinating. So, verdict. The jury votes for the death penalty. We'd be in good with the common folk and in danger with the revolutionaries. Reverse if we send him to prison. Fucked if we acquit him. What do you guys want to see? Because this is the last case we're going to do tonight. If I am going to play this, I'm probably going to start over from the beginning, now that I have a better idea of how it works and how I can game the system. Do you want me to just fly in the absolute face of this? Do you want me to acquit him despite the jury? All right, cool. We're doing it. I've heard all I need to hear. Acquittal. Do I get to stamp it? Yes. I'm going to stamp it right here. Boom. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. He didn't even have a glove. Obviously, he wasn't guilty. Was his act counter-revolutionary in nature? No. Where were the traitors whom the defendant was corresponding with located? England. Where and when did the defendant corrupt the people of Paris? During arguments. How much did the defendant earn for his espionage? 3 francs per month. Sign off. Judgment for Claude Pochard is not guilty. Take him away. Are you mad? You both should be killed. How can you set an agent of the Pope free? And does it matter what we have to say? You better take us into account in the future, if there is a future. Terrible job. I will not sign such a shoddy report. Be careful this thing does not send you to the scaffold. Common folk hate us. Revolutionaries don't like us. Lost influence. Lost reputation. Whoa! Enemy at the courthouse. The jury noticed you making the wrong choices and foregoing justice. The rumors spread fast. Bad official. Rumors about your careless approach to your duties are spreading. You'd better shape up if you want to keep your job. Yeah, I answered wrong on purpose. I wanted to fuck it as bad as possible. So yeah. We're in trouble with the common folk. Reputation's still decent. Alright, moving on. Let's see what that did with our family. Let's see what's about to happen. Also, the saving icon is now our choice. Jesus. It's a hell of a thing to just run into on the street. Back to my book. Uh-oh. Holy shit.
One fool spewed out one word too many. The other fired a musket. They fought for freedom.
I wonder if this happens because we didn't sign that
Each
order.
for their own.
police couldn't maintain public order.
The man who was forbidden to shoot.
That was it.
Commander Buell paid the highest price for our decisions.
Wow.
The defender who kept watch over ordinary citizens, but was denied the right to protect himself. Whether I like it or not, his death is also my fault.
Damn. We made a nice profit. There was a chance of prosperity. Why would the Renard family want to take over your shop, Grandpapa? Profit and power, it's always the same. It's no different in these times. Today is about equality, so that not only the aristocrats can live with dignity. Grow up, boy. I only saw the truth when they attempted to sentence my son, your uncle, to death. It suddenly dawned on me the only things that mattered were the power I never had and the connections I never cared for. So that's why Grandfather supports the common people, because the revolution turned on him and tried to execute his son. Not us, our brother. But our eldest son still believes in the ideals of the revolution. You want to be righteous while the injustice spread like a plague. You should not be sorry for that. I am not, but I would rather your brother lived so that I still had 2 sons. You have a brother, Daddy? Where is he? He died a long time ago before you were born. Why did he die? Do not talk so much while eating. Your uncle went to war and died in battle. Your generation will soon realize the extent of the damage we inflicted upon the world. In the past, decent people like Pochard never had to worry about courts or tribunals. But now... Do you even consider the possibility that Pochard was guilty? No, not Mr. Pochard. He was no guiltier than any of us, son. Keep an eye on the Renards. Influence your actions in court. Wow, you just fucking hate us, don't you? Alright, work on tomorrow's trial. Everybody hates that. But you can unlock more question effects in court. Political debate. Oh, Bernard actually likes that one. Grandfather doesn't really care for it, though. We have a bonus to influence on the people. So if you raise it past these pips, you get a material bonus. So right now, I guess we have more support with the people, which could be useful since they want us dead. Spend an evening with Grandfather. They hate that. Viola Concerto. Everybody likes that except Grandfather. You have to endure an hour of his racket. Or I can spend the evening gambling. We'll do the Concerto. Oh, it didn't really move the needle with Grandfather. He seemed to understand. Ooh, good. Good. Do the viola, fuck Granddad. All right, we're not gonna do this trial. We're just gonna see what the opening is. Oh, okay, it just chucks you right in. We lost influence. What the hell is going on? Oh God. What has happened? The tribunal is the revolution's enemy, a fishwife. Yeah, okay. Enemy of the courthouse, bad official, rat plague. So these effects persist. They hit us. Oh, yeah. So every day, they seem to mount. We're in trouble. Not murked by the end of the day. Yeah, we're losing reputation. Our bust is cracking. We're at -5 now. We have no influence points. Yeah. Jeez, crazy. So let's just see what this guy... murder. Interesting. Okay. A murder case. Alright, so we're going to end this here. Really interesting game. It pulls 0 punches. Yeah, that rape trial was tough. Let's see if you can get yourself executed. What if I just did absolutely nothing? Not even a whole trial. Acquitted. I am the enemy of the people. There's no evidence against the defendant. Maurice Lurdy is not guilty. I got an achievement for that. Can you repeat that while looking into the eyes of those orphans? We acquitted a guy who killed orphans. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we killed their parents. Well, close enough. I made orphans. Okay. Whoa. Oh, the achievement was for like a speedy trial. A verdict already? What about the trial? Oh, I actually got good job. The prosecutor signed off on it. I did a good job. All right, let's see what happens here. Yep. Welp. Jesus. You lost. The mob has brought you to justice. Well, there you go. Lost shoes means he's dead. No shirt, no shoes, no life. This is interesting. This is very interesting. It's a lot heavier than I was expecting. I mean, it is about the French Revolution, but it's... Yeah. I don't know if it was a good call on their part to include a rape trial in this. I don't think it was necessary. It does make that one... It does make that one a tough balance between... in gameplay terms, pragmatism and morality. Yeah. Because we did the right thing in that trial, but it cost us dearly. Baconcopter, thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months. Wonder the historical trials are? Don't know. Anyway, let's see. It is late. It is quite late, but if you guys are still fresh, yay, butts. I do have a couple other little games that I kind of want to look at real quick. Maybe just like one or two, because I am... Now that we're out of that, I'm feeling the fatigue creep in. What do we got here? Hang on 1 second. I want to check something. Let's see. What kind of stuff did I get? Oh, that's super not helpful. Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. Skyrift. Oh, the survival option. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it tonight because it's gonna take some time to get into. I got the alpha for Starpoint Gemini 3. I don't know how familiar y'all are with Starpoint Gemini. I've never played any of those games, but they emailed me a key for it, so I might take a look at that at some point. Biorhythm Skyrift. Where's Skyrift? Hang on. Where is... I got this game Skyrift. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Never mind. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some weird little platformers. I don't know if any of these are actually on here. XEY. Nope. That's not anywhere. One screen. That one's there. Okay. We're just gonna call this retro because I don't have Isn't there one that's like games? Games and demos. I don't even know if anybody even checks this one out, but we're playing games and demos. Let's check out a few random little games for like 15 or 20 minutes. We're going to start with one called Mekabolt. All of these I got, either I was emailed a key for these or I got them through Curator Connect. And I kind of want to start going through some of them because I have a ridiculous backlog of games I've gotten for evaluations. Let's see if this will actually work. Marathon Rando stream. Wouldn't that... Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I don't know if anybody would tune into that, but I have something like 70 games in my Curator Connect tab. We could do like 10 minutes per game and actually like go over a marathon like that. So all right, let's go to the jungle. Let's do level 1. Welcome to Mecha Park, adventure in a land of tropical jungles and torrid deserts. Our gentle robots will help you safely explore the park. There's nothing to fear. An array of ultra batteries powers our commands. Wait a minute. Where are all the batteries? Without them, the robots will be completely out of control. What would they do without my Mekabolt? Here we go again. Another day, another mess to fix. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, hi. I got a battery. Oh my god. Okay. Shoot. Pume, pume. I can stun and push that robot. So I can walk past that, it won't kill me. Zorp. Okay. Some pretty basic platforming. Flying runaway robot. I can use it to my advantage. Okay, and then reactivates and you hop up here. Okay, cool. Yikes! That was a mistake. Alright, so we want to stop you like here-ish? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, I need you to get back up. Okay, it's a toggle. Okay, I think I saw a movie like this. Remote island loses power, chaos ensues. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Nope. Nope. Okay, don't jump on him either. I wonder if I could just... Nope. Nope, that's not good. Ah, there we go, okay. Just need to get the momentum right. Okay, serious, earnest question. How do you guys feel like games about... How do you guys feel about games like these? Because I like them. They're not like my go-to games or anything. Fuck. But I do enjoy playing these in short bursts between other games that I play. Like yeah, puzzle platforms are fun. Like Offspring Fling, Tiny Dangerous Dungeon. Whoa, okay. Oh, cool, it flips him. Oh, that's neat, okay. Okay, so we need to get up there to reset that guy. Oh, hello. Okay, that's all we needed. Whoops. Okay, don't land on burning foliage. Words to live by. Yo. We're about to find out if I should have flipped him back. No, we're good. Alright. Yo, hi. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, I can can jump on him. That's safe. Oh, if you stand on him, he doesn't shoot. That's interesting. There we go. Yikes. Okay, now we're safe. I like the mechanics of this one. They're pretty basic so far. It makes it easy to figure out what you need to do. It does leave me wondering how much they're going to be complicated. I mean, there's 4 worlds, look like maybe 25 levels each. So I'd expect the whole first world to be pretty simple while they teach all the mechanics of things. Okay, that's... shit. Basic ass spikes got me. So they've got plenty of time to make this more complicated. Yeah, it's very, very solid so far. Damn it. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Obviously do this. Obviously I can do this. Ah, yeah, that's how you had to get around there. And then walk up there. Cool. Alright. Pew. Pew. I bet I gotta trigger another one. Yep, there he is. Oh, hello. Wait, can you ride it? If you can ride those, and if that's something you have to do for later puzzles, that's gonna be awesome. I kinda wanna find out. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Gotcha. Unfortunately, there's a delay on those guys when you first shoot them. What possible purpose do those giant stone fists serve? Basic platforming challenge. Basic-ish platforming challenge. Grain macerators. Oh, hello. Yee. There we go. I have lost all concept of how many levels we've gone through. I kinda want to finish this first world. Oh, they rotate. What a bunch of jerk asses. Alright. Yep. Too slow. Oh, hi. Don't do that. Oh, you can't jump up that high. So you have to go around here. Take this guy. Go across here. I wonder why those spikes are up there. Maybe to freak you out. Trick you into lowballing your jump. No, I wanna... That's what I want to do. Go ahead and get that done. I wonder if I even needed to do that, though. Oh, I did to get back up, because now I have to go back the other way. Nice. Oh, hello. Where are we? Level 24. I think there's 25 levels in the jungle. So we're almost done and then we can move on. Okay, apparently you can slip between the pair. That's good to know. Oh, that sucked. Nice of them to put a little platform there, just in case you just barely missed that jump. Okay. Alright, should be less. Oh no, that was it. 24. Okay. 24 levels per world, right? Yep, okay, cool. Alright guys, this is Mekabolt. Pretty cute, I gotta say. Unfortunately, there's no way to exit it. Which seems kind of like a bit of an oversight, but fortunately, God gave us Alt F4. Alright, so Mekabolt is, for your reference, $5. That's... Depending on how complicated the puzzles get, you have brutal glory kills at some point. Yeah. Depending on how tricky the puzzles get later, you'll probably get around an hour of gameplay out of that. It's up to you if you think that's worth $5. Seems like a good candidate for sales. For me, yeah, rip. All right, Mekabolt. Let's do one-screen platformer. Another platformer. Game by Chris Zukowski. Oh, this looks good, actually. Okay, so this is... Hang on, it's choking out a bit. Here we go. All right, it launches you straight into this. So we can be Nadia Stormhammer, Vez Rendo, Subject X95C, or the Royal Zombie King. What you want, chat? Doom, doom, doom. Harm beast as subject. We shall be subject. I'm playing on normal, thank you. Rank, difficulty normal, special abilities double jump. Oh, you can't see the special abilities. What go do? Clear 100% of the fog to beat this level. That's interesting. Oh, we dead. Okay, that killed him. That was a checkpoint, though. So wait, the point of this game is literally blind platforming? Am I getting that right? Really? Really, that's the concept. But why though? Seems bad out of 10. Yeah, I don't even know what killed me there. Okay, there's spikes down there, great. Oh, there's a rotating platform there that I couldn't see. There we go. No. Oh, fuck. What a gameplay loop. That killed me. The little platform killed me. Ooh, boy. Okay, I hit another check. That's an enemy. Okay, 1 point in its favor. Respawns are instant. Oh, you can zoom out. Okay, so we can zoom out and get a better look at the level. What we can see of it anyway. Okay. Double okay. Triple okay. Quadruple okay. Quintuple okay. Sextuple, septuple okay. Hey, we did it! Oh Christ, okay. Okay, I lucked my way through that shit. And I hit another one. Wow, I did it without dying. That one wasn't fucking fucking happening. And neither was that. Oh my god, it goes through. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? Perfectly, apparently. Okay, more checkpoint. Okay. Okay. Another checkpoint. I'm getting an achievement for every single one of these checkpoints I clear. Do I need to get that? Do I? Okay, I seriously need to get that. Okay. What? That, it didn't even reveal. No, it's not even revealing anything anymore. It just fucking gave up. I can't see. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow. That was awesome. Okay. Okay, we're piecing it together. Okay. It's a nice wiggly platform. Thank you so much for that. And then that'll kill you, and all of these things will kill you, and there's a platform there. Okay, I actually managed to get another checkpoint over there. And then die again. So like, okay. I'm sorry. I want to try to beat this level because I want to know what the margin of error for it is. If you literally actually have to clear this entire level, we're gonna have words. We are going to have many words about this game. These ladder controls are not good either. Can I see? Would that be okay? Fuck's sake. Okay. Nope, that's fire. Nope, there's no way to go that way. There's no way. Okay, you have to go through this platform. And then you have to look for those things. And then there's another checkpoint. And then, oh, spikes on the wall. That's cool. Oof. Decent execution, executing a poor vision. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this. My God, we're gonna talk about this. That ladder though. That ladder is not my friend. Okay. Okay, that's comprehensible, at least. Okay. Hello. Okay. Yes. Okay, so you need to stand on those to make them break away. There's another checkpoint. This looks impossible. Oh, no, there's a gap. Okay. I think this dude might be able to wall jump, maybe? Can I damage boost it? No, you can't. Fuck me. How? Seriously, okay. Can you wall jump in this? Or is it just, no, you can't. You cannot wall jump, okay. So I gotta go in here. And I gotta run out and double jump the hell up there. Like immediate, that killed me. Can you jump through the pipe? Oh, fucking shit, you're right. You can jump through the platform below. This is me being a dumbass. Sorry, guys. I mean, you have to be used to this by now. Now we have to do it. Now we have to do it the other way, of course. Also, sometimes you flicker when you respawn, but there are no iframes in this. You just die. And I can't see when the gap is coming. It's right there. Okay. Okay, and then that, and then that, and then climb. Okay. And we're dead again. There's that. I might have just fucked that. To go back, pick select checkpoint from the... Okay, so you do. You do have to clear literally everything. I'm gonna beat this. I've decided I'm gonna beat this. Fuck's sake. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Echofar, you made it. Hey, welcome. Wait, the objectives are different. It was just subject what's-his-face that had to do that. Nadia just needs to get to the end. No, there's a golden skull. There's a golden skull up there. That's what we need to get to. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so I think we did, like, hard mode first, basically. Okay. I'm willing to be significantly more charitable about this. And again, fuck, I forgot she can't double jump. Again, I'm getting achievements for every single checkpoint I hit. Going off, girl. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fire. Her idle animation weirds me out a bit. Another Chivo farming game. I'm gonna be honest, Nadia's path is not so bad. Now that I actually see what the fuck I'm doing. This is harder. Not by much, though. Okay. Okay, we got it. Woof. Okay, so wait, is it different challenge for each of them? He can double jump. Okay, so his is collecting shit. Okay, so his is collecting shit. You also get access to the Zombie King bonus level for subscribing. What is hard mode? They make the level harder. It's probably this. Yeah, it's the same. This is a platform with 2 levels. Not even 2 levels, 2 versions of 1 level. And you play it 3 different ways. 4 if you subscribe. One character, you have to get to the end of the level. The second character, you have to collect all the stuff, which means you have to get to the end of the level. And the third character, you have to reveal the entire map, which means you have to get to the end of the level without seeing where the fuck you're going. Let's take a look at the store page. This is a short 2D platformer with tight controls about exploring a single level to get past a bunch of traps. There's an easy mode and a hard mode depending on your skill level. 100 reviews, very positive. 89% are positive. It's 99 cents. A game. What is one screen platformer? A game where you can jump, run, and climb ladders. A game where you jump over stuff and onto platforms. A game where you have to get to the end as fast as you can. A game where you die a lot. A game with 3 playable characters. A game with 90 achievements. A game without 1 hour of total gameplay unless you want to keep retrying to get a better runtime. Then it's infinite. There's a character artist website. Turned Adventure Mountain LLC. Have they made any other games? No, this is their first game. Whoever they are, this is their first game. So, I mean, like, my opinions are definitely colored because we started with the gorilla. You're not supposed to start with the gorilla. It is a terrible idea to start with the gorilla. We started with the gorilla and we didn't know the conceit of the game going into it. So if I'd known up front that what I was getting was a platformer with 1 level, and if I'd known to play it normally instead of starting with the gorilla. Robo Gorilla is a girl. Oh, good to know. So, from that perspective, it does what it's supposed to do. From another perspective, I really don't think there's... I mean, once you play it through with the first character, with Nadia, you've seen everything. The second character is functionally the same as the first. You have to do the same platforming and get to the same place. You just have to make a few tiny adjustments to collect all the junk. And then the third character, you just need to get to every spot on the map, which means you have to get to the end, but you also have to purposely kill yourself several times. And also kill yourself several times not on purpose because you can't see what the fuck you're doing. Robo Gorilla is my new waifu. See you later, Dead Cells. So, yeah, I don't think they really achieved their goal here. I'm certainly not compelled to go back to this. Like, I don't see any reason to go back to this and try to speed run it. And I don't need your 90 fucking achievements either. All the achievements are, there's, how many checkpoints are there? So that's 30 per 15 checkpoints. 15 checkpoints. Or is it 14? 14 checkpoints, and then maybe 3 to beat the game. Yeah, you get 1 achievement per character, per checkpoint, per difficulty. In 3 minutes I saw it, I must say nay. Yeah. I already have 33 out of 90 achievements for it, so okay. Whatever, moving on. We're going to do this for another 15 minutes, and then I probably need to go to bed. Because I have stuff to do tomorrow and the day after that. Yeah, all the achievement icons are letters and numbers and symbols. So it's profile padding. We're going to play a game called... I can't pronounce this. I straight up cannot pronounce this. I got this yesterday. The developer messaged me directly. It's a first-time developer in India. It's a tribute to the arcades of the 80s, to games like Pac-Man or Battle City. Individual and cooperative game, keyboard and gamepad, retro, difficult, and very funny. Let's see what this is. All right. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I am one play. Actually, you know what? How to play. How do I play this? Move, pause, firebomb. To pass a phase, you must collect 10 X's, which will appear when you destroy enemies. To do this, you must use your ability to shot. But keep in mind, this is not infinite, so you must collect ammo. You can also use bombs to destroy enemies faster. Pick up letters and complete the word explosive. Wow. Time runs against you. Ingots provide points. Okay. Cool. Press start or enter to continue. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's kind of Bomberman-y. Okay, cool. How many Explodos do I have here? Okay, I'm out of ammo. Oh, I was using bombs. I'm a genius. Okay, so F in the top right corner is my firepower. These guys have serious life bars. Yeah, the music's great. I dig it too. Blorp. Oh, hello. Hi. Don't do that. Yeah, it's definitely deliberately retro. It's surprisingly hard to say. There we go. Oh, I might be trapped. Oh, okay. Juke him. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. One more. No, hello. Oh, I don't have enough shots to get him. Oh, he didn't drop an X, though. Interesting they don't always drop an X. Got it. Okay, cool. Here, you equip your materia. Bloop. Phase 2 of 30. Okay, so explosive, blue are the letters I need. Alright, we still need 10 X's. That hasn't really changed. still don't have any bombs, so I guess that stays constant for levels. I just need E's. Wait, did I just pick up an E? So it seems there's always an ammo pickup on the board, which is nice. Yeah. Horrifying. No, change an X. I don't need an X. I need an E. I really don't like the way that pickup works. And does it actually differentiate between the E's you need? No. So you can V S I. Okay, so now I have one bomb. Great. Okay, the level... Okay, the level constantly fills with enemies. Oh, this is kind of neat, though. When you're shooting... Oh, I only have 13 seconds. Shit. Shit. Ah, he got me. I should have bombed him. Where am I? Okay. Okay, so there's always a clock pickup and there's always an ammo pickup. That's good to know. Also, when you're firing, it locks your direction so you can still maneuver while shooting. That's a good idea. That's actually really smart. Boom, hit it. Okay. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. It's unique. Oh, the music on this was really rad. But your shots don't wrap around the screen, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get that guy. I wonder if shooting them gets their attention. I don't need to. Oh shit. Hi. Actually got the E's for once. Huh. Your fire direction doesn't actually lock all the way in. I'm not sure how it's determined. Boom. I did it. Okay. I think we got an idea of how this one works. I like this one. Oh, look at those things. What do they do? Alright. They have shields. You can only hit them from one side. Or, you can't hit them from that one specific side. That's kind of neat. Shot by that guy. Boom, got him. Okay. I am paused. Alright, I'm just gonna alt F4 out of this. This is okay. I would sit here and play this for a bit. 30 levels apparently. There's one achievement for completing the game. So it's not an achievement farm. $4. And it has a demo. It does have a demo. So there is that. Alright, let's play one more game. Let us play one more game. I'm gonna play this one. What is this? This one's okay. Let's just see what this is. It's called Biorhythm. It's Unity. Spent more donating to MMC to have a Bubsy joke read on air. Alright, settings. Can we do a not terrible resolution? Yes, we can. Fancy effects, yes, please. Volume, text speed, input settings. I think it has mouse acceleration on by default. It feels like it does. CXZ? Really? Okay. Begin. For the heart, life is simple. It beats for as long as it can. Some guy whom I cannot pronounce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That guy's really loud. Hang on. That is insanely loud. From the heart jungle. I'm gonna turn that way down because I don't think. Am I alive? I turn this down myself. That sound comes again and again. I can hear it, so I'm alive. Click and hold to swim. You move when the heart beats. Interesting. You can only move when the heart beats because you have to move with the blood flow. All these dead things. I think I knew them, but I can't remember who they were. Where am I? Move quickly, click and hold while the pointer is far away from you. Makes you want a new trauma center? I should do a new trauma center. What is this? Hello? Is anyone here? I think we're bacteria, yeah? Oh. Who are you? Are you me? I don't know. I think I was you, but now I don't know who I am. No, wait, we look different. We must be two different people. Her, you're right. There are two of us. We're not alone anymore. I'm so happy. Hello, you. Hi, hello. Aw. Do you know where we are? No, I don't remember anything, but we can find out, right? We can figure it out. Yes, let's go. Let's explore. Do I have a buddy now? Wait, I do. Yes. Oh, that's kind of disorienting. Oh man, she took off like a shot. Yeah, I know how that works. Thank you. Where are those red things? Do you think they're alive too? I don't know. Let's say hi. Press Z. Hi, red folks. It's nice to meet you all. Are you alive? Hello? That doesn't sound good. More food. Let's divide again. Bloop. Boop. Best bacteria friends forever. Dividing was different this time. You two are identical and you're both talking at the same time. Whoa, hello other me. Are you talking at the same time as me? Are you me? Yes, wow, I think she's me and I'm her. We're doing it too. She and I must be thinking the exact same thoughts. Okay, so there are two of you and two of me. Great, I like that. This is cool. Look at that place. It's a nest. I want to live there. Is that strange? No, I feel it too. It's too roomy for us now though. Let's divide some more so we'll fit right. So we need 6. Bring 6 of you back to the nest. Okay. Oh no, it has to be 6 of me. Not 6 of her. There we go. Alright, now there are just enough of us to fit. So we stay here. I don't know if that's right. Me neither. I like the idea of living here, but also, I don't want to stop exploring. Exactly. How about this? Let's each split ourselves up. Some of me and some of you can go live in the nest, and the rest of us can go on exploring. That way we get to do both. Oh, great. Okay. Goodbye, all of you. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Come on, other me. It's funny, we both wanted to live in that nest, but we also both knew it'd be wrong to stop exploring. We might not have memories, but we have something like them, right? We want things. This is really cool. I found a DNA. That was new. I wonder what it meant. No, I want the DNA. I insist. There we go. Currently population 7 of 12. Hey, what's up? Come on. Oh, look, new people. Let's say hi. Let's see. Hello, very nice to be both. Seen food? Nyet wants grow making. I grow make a baby, I to daddy. Oh, well, that's excellent. Good for you. Do either of you know where we are? Neither of us can remember. You near me, I who am daddy. They don't know anything. They smell terrible. Well, that's rude. Okay, so we need 9 for that one. Dash, press X before you move. Interesting. What's that gonna do for us? Oh, we can break them apart by dashing. Okay. DNA ring rotates even off screen. That's cool. We ate them. Is that bad? I don't know. I like dividing. We couldn't have done that if we hadn't eaten them. That's true, but they're alive, right? They don't want to be eaten. What were we supposed to do about it? I want to divide. Me too. Well, we all want things. I guess not everyone gets to have what they want. For example, some people get to eat, and some people get to get eaten. Same thing, huh? Oh no. I need to talk to you. I need you to die. There we go. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's basically what's the word? Anthropomorphizing bacteria. It's a bacterial adventure game. Game makes me want to slam jam some Big Macs. Yeah, this is really interesting. I was not expecting like a thoughtful adventure game about bacteria. This seems really cool, actually. Like, really, really. Red microbes are dangerous. Don't touch. Okay, I don't need to touch. Destroy the worm to capture the nest. Cut it into pieces to destroy it. Okay, so that's cool. That means there's something new to do. Okay, so if we cut it into small enough pieces, it dies. There we go. Boom, donezo. Cool. Okay. Well, I think we got a pretty good idea what's going on with this, right? When we died, did you see she swam onto a spike and all her guts came out? I saw, I hated it. I don't want you to get hurt, but I'm not hurting. I'm okay. Look at me. But she was you, and now she's gone. I just hope she wasn't too afraid. Aw, poor little bacteriums. Okay, I'm gonna stop this one here. This is cool. This is actually really cool. 2 of 20 links found. So it's probably not a very long game. It auto-saves for you? That's cool. Act 1. Okay, so we're at 1.13 of Act 1. 5 acts. Branching paths, too. Look at this. There's A and B path for Act 5. And it tells you where the secret links are, too. This is cool. I really like this, actually. I'm very fascinated by this. I'm gonna give this... play some more of this sometime. Yeah, Biorhythm. This came out... when did this come out? August 23rd. Just came out August 23rd. Has 3 reviews. Only 3 reviews. Thank you, Harmby. Yeah, $8. $8. Very cool concept, though. Very cool concept. Actually, pretty good writing at the moment. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting it to translate the philosophy of bacteria so effectively, you know? It looks like, just looking at the store page, it looks like there's a lot more organisms in the body to interact with. You're a bacteria lost in the human bloodstream. Explore, fight, and uncover the mystery of your new home to the beat of the heart. Cool. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, it is... it is after 1 in the morning. I have been streaming for over 4 hours tonight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Hopefully it's been a good time for you. Yeah, we did RAD. RAD's pretty good so far. Fortunately, I got on a really good run that was very, very gratifying. We played We the Revolution, which is brutal. That is one heavy ass game. So you need to be ready for some serious shit if you want to play that. But it has that sort of Papers, Please appeal to it of making tough decisions and trying to mitigate disaster while maintaining your moral core. And yeah, and then we played a bunch of stuff. We played Mekabolt. Nice little puzzle platformer. Looks to have about 100 levels. One screen platformer. XEYYEX, I guess. Neat little top-down retro thing. And then Biorhythm, which is a really cool bacteria-based adventure game. So, yeah. Good stuff tonight. Okay, so. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Pacific, we are starting Final Fantasy Legend 2. Definitely want to be there for the launch of that. You help us figure out what our party's going to be and what they're named. And probably going to get through a good chunk of the early game. I remember that game pretty well. So you want to be there for that. It's much more story heavy than Final Fantasy Legend 1. So you won't want to miss anything. Monday, no more West of Loathing. That one's out. We're starting Undertale. So if you have been waiting on pins and needles for Undertale, this is your chance. And then next Wednesday, let me see something here. Next Wednesday, we are... Next Wednesday, we're going to do an assortment of small indie horror games. Small good ones, not crap. We're going to play this new one that just came out called Love Sam. We're going to play an older one that I never got around to called They Breathe. And then we might poke at a few more of these depending on how long they are. So, yep. Still haven't seen it because of the fans. Well, this is your chance. We're going to experience it. Oh, you're in the credits? That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, it was a huge Kickstarter success, wasn't it? It's all right. That's the plan. That's what we did. That's what we're doing. What I'm going to do now is go the fuck to sleep because I am tired. So thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for being here and joining me and enjoying the evening with me as we go through all kinds of cool ass games. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for Final Fantasy Legend 2. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Drink drugs, stay in milk, don't do school. Words to live by. Sagacious advice. All right. Good night, everybody.